Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Hygge Tuesday. And I have my mini-me TZ, my mini-me Barbie, set up in her Hygge situation. And she is reading her journal book. And she, too, does journals. So I have her doing her journal, and we are going to go over ours. And I have my Hygge journal right here from last week. And let's get right into sharing last week's pictures. And this is the two pictures that you could have requested. This is picture one, and I did it in the watercolors. Watercolor pencils is what I use. And this is the second one. Too cozy situation. This Barbie is sitting sideways in the chair, reading her book with two lighted candles, one here and one here, and it looks like a bowl of soup, and she has her cocoa or coffee. And in this one she has she's by the fireplace with her blanket, her book, and her coffee, and the fireplace is going, and her candle. What a beautiful time this was, y'all. It is so relaxing to do the color pages for my Hygge journal. So I am going to turn them facing away from each other and make them part of my Hygge journal. Whoops, I knocked her soup and her lamp over. Sorry about that. All right, let's get these put in the journal. And they will go right here. And if you want the color pages to either do on your phone or to print out to color, email me at tzstyle@gmail.com. And I am going to move this so I have a little more room. As long as you guys see her, that way I have a little more room for my journal. So now I got my pages in my journal. They are finished. And if you guys remember this one, well, this was the week before, but remember this one? Right there is the corner that I put in the candle. So now I have the candle up here. I laid the paper right down in the candle. I had to laugh at myself, but I kept it because it's part of my Hygge journal. So I kept it. Now, next week's Hygge color page is going to be this. I love this. This is the same picture that I have in the background, and they're wearing sweatshirts that say ride the positivity train, and their cups say Hygge Life, and they have coffee and donuts, and here is a candle at the bottom, and they have a book that they're reading together. How awesome is that? Sharing Hygge Life with friends. And this is going to be a fun color page. So if you want today's lesson along with the color page, just email me and request it, and I will be glad to send it to you. So that is our color page for this week. All right, let's get into our cards. I have the cards for you this week too. May your mornings be slow and sweet. Let comfort be your guide through the season. Wrap yourself in a blanket of warmth, both inside and out. And the last one is you deserve to slow down, breathe deep, and drink in this moment. How awesome is that? And you will get these 2 cards also in your email. And you can print them up just like I did and fold them in half and put them in your journal. And you will always have them to refer back to on Hygge Journaling. Good morning, Paula. Good morning, Selma. How are you? Welcome, welcome. And so let's get into it. Now, I did mine small Hygge moments from last week. I got mine done. Hang on, y'all. I dropped my pencil. This is part of your Hygge journaling every day. Small Hygge moments. A sound that feels soothing to me. The sound of a crackling fire. I love the sound of a crackling fire. It's so relaxing and warming, and it just gives you that calm feeling. A scent that brings me comfort. To me, the doTERRA scent of breathe. A texture that feels safe. The feel of down. Have you guys ever felt a down blanket? How comforting that is and how it feels, and you can put it against your cheek. It just feels wonderful. A warm drink I want to enjoy today. Since it is cold out today, I would like a hot cup of cocoa. And don't forget the marshmallows on top. How I can make my space 5% cozier. How I can make my space 5% cozier. Now, my answer was by adding a couple of more candles near my chair. So that is how I can make my space 5% cozier. I don't even have to light them. I would just light a couple of more candles sitting by my chair. I think that would be awesome. And sort of like I have her, and then my end table would be over here, like so. And then I could have, let me get her journal back in her hands. There we go. And then I could have, set my bowl of soup on there, and I could have my cup of coffee sitting there or my cocoa and a couple of candles and make it feel just a little bit warmer. Hygge life is about the calmness that January brings. There is a lot of things that come in January that people feel blue, they feel down, and this Hygge life helps you to manage the downtime better. So be sure every day to fill out your small Hygge moments for your journal. Every morning I get up and I write mine in. So you would need to print 7 of these each and every day, or you could have one master. And since I chose to make my journal like this, I print mine out every day. So you could have one master and then write it in your journal by hand. So you could just answer each question, put the date at the top of your journal, and then answer the questions 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you could number them like so in your journal, and then you could answer them. That way, if you don't have a printer, at least you're doing your small hygge moments and you're writing them in by hand, just like I did, but you don't have to keep printing off the master page. So once you get the master page, use it as your guide sheet. All right, so that's that. Now today, since I used my mini-me, I labeled this Tuesday's Barbie Hygge January Blues mini-series. This is our mini-series. Selma, we're so glad to have you in. I hope you enjoy Hygge Tuesday. A gentle lesson, coloring pages, and journal prompts to help January feel warmer and calmer. That's what we want, to have a calm January. And today's lesson is on those January blues. January often feels heavy, not because something is wrong, but because the world has gone quiet. All the hubbub from Christmas and Thanksgiving and all the holiday things are now behind us. And January feels wrong because we don't have all that commotion in our lives. We don't have a lot of things going on at the same time. You know, friends calling, family stopping over, shopping to do, grocery shopping. You don't have any of that. And so then it feels dull. So Hygge teaches us that winter is not meant for rushing. It is a season for tending, not fixing. How awesome is that? Think about that. It's tending, not fixing. January is meant to be a reset month. You want to rest in January, reset in January. Nature slows down, the energy dips. Rest, believe it or not, is not laziness. It is a seasonal wisdom. January should be looked at just as good as December. It's January, time to slow down, time for calm, time to reset myself. Comfort, believe it or not, is essential to our lives. Warm lights, a familiar chair. How many of you have a familiar chair that you love sitting in, or a couch, something that is your go-to place? That's where you go when you settle, like you get home from work and you take your bath or shower and go right to that chair. Hi, Mimi. Hello, honey. Thank you. Oh my, you're at the doctor's. Well, I hope everything is okay. Thanks for stopping in. So, comfort is essential. So find that familiar chair. Blankets and books are tools of care, not indulgence. Even if you sit in your comfortable chair and look at your picture journal, you could even go through your Hygge journal and read what you've written, or look at the pictures you have done, look at the homework you have done. It is a comfort. It slows you down. Sadness can sit right there beside peace, believe it or not. Hygge does not require cheerfulness. Calm and sadness can exist together. So if you're feeling down or sad for whatever reason, go to your comfy chair, grab your blanket, wrap yourself up in it, and tend to yourself, because it is okay to be sad and calm at the same time. Wrap yourself in the comfort and see how much better you will feel after you have done that, because it will help in managing your sadness with your comfort. And routine, believe it or not, creates safety. Routine has a simple rhythm. Morning light, a warm drink, quiet moments, those all anchor us. You get up in the morning and you go to the bathroom, you brush your teeth, and you get ready for your morning. And some of us head out to the kitchen for coffee, some of us hot chocolate, some of us tea. Whatever that may be, that routine anchors you. Hello, Ashley. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So, it's a simple rhythm in the morning. You do basically the same thing. So you've created that rhythm. And that is a safety point. So it's now morning light. You get your warm drink. You have your journaling. Or if you do affirmations, you do your affirmations. So it is a very quiet moment. And those moments keep you anchored. Connection. Connection can be quiet. Sitting together, sharing the silence, or just having your partner near you. That's enough. You don't have to be talking. You don't have to be on the phone. If you have a partner and your partner is there with you, I have my coffee every morning with my breakfast while I watch TV. Then I write in my journal and take my shower and listen to my affirmations and do my hair and makeup. That's my daily routine. See? Even Ashley has her routine down. Very good, Ashley. And that is her anchor. That's what keeps her anchored. She has her coffee and then her breakfast, and then she watches some TV while she's eating, and then she writes in her journal. So she takes those steps one at a time. There is no need for rushing your morning routine, because that anchor will grow stronger with each day. Now, if you have a partner, you don't have to be talking all the time. Just sitting together, sharing the silence should be near, that's enough. You're sharing that quiet time together. And it makes the bond stronger, if you know what I mean. You're sitting there in silence, but you still should be able to know what your partner is feeling at that moment. January does not ask us to bloom. It asks us to stay warm, gentle, and present. Be present in what you're doing. Have you ever done something, and this is what I'm really curious about. I've done it myself. Have you ever done something absent-mindedly because you had something else on your mind, you were rushing yourself, and let's say I put my journal book down absent-mindedly because I'm rushing with the kiddos and I'm babysitting, and I put it down and then I don't remember where I put it because we are not focused on right now. So we have to remember when we are doing our journaling or your daily affirmations, some of us listen to daily affirmations, some of us write them. I like to write mine and listen at the same time. It helps me to get them in better by writing as they're speaking. It just does, and I remember them very well. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate that, hon. So that is because your mind is not in the present. Just remember, is it a bad thing? No. It is a reminder to get back to the now, get back in the present. When you are journaling or reading, there should not be anything else on your mind. So make sure when you are getting your anchor that nothing interferes with that. Now, there are going to be pop-ups, and we talked about that in another Hygge Live. There will be times where something pops up. Be sure and put it aside. I'm going to set it aside right here where I always do it and come back to it. That way you won't misplace it. You can come back to it. So then we are going to move on, and I'm going to show you what the Hygge picture looks like for our Barbie Hygge coloring page. This is the Hygge rendering of the coloring page right here. We have the Barbie in the chair, the lamp, and she has her book, and this is her hot drink. How awesome is that? I would like to see if you guys can draw this in your journal, Hygge journal. So go ahead and take a screenshot, and I am going to hold it up so you can take a screenshot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your screenshot. And let me know if you can put this in and draw it yourself in your Hygge journal. When you get it drawn, if you would like to send me a picture for next week's Hygge class, go ahead. But you are going to have fun doing this, and I am going to teach you how to doodle in your Hygge journal. Doodling is... Hi, Deidre. How are you? Good to see you. I saw you in earlier. I said hi earlier. When you can learn to Hygge doodle, you are going to have a ball. Once you do it a couple of times, you're going to understand how it's doing. And then when you are doing your journaling, you can also doodle. How fun is that? I love doodling, just like I did the other day. I doodled the scarecrow while we were talking. Time him out, please. We won't have that in our live. Stay positive. Sorry, you will have to be timed out. Thank you, moderators. We do not put up with that in our channel, please. Be nice when you come in and be respectful of those who are in here. Thank you. That's okay, Dee. She took care of it. So, now that you have a screenshot, or you can come back to the video and look at the doodle and see if you can doodle, and then make one of your own even. See if you can make one of your own. That's okay, Ashley. Paula took care of it. All right, here we go. January Blues journal prompts. Here are some journal prompts that will definitely help you. Okay, honey. Okay, I have Deidre here and Ashley. I'll let them know if they're needed. If they miss it, I'll see it. Thank you, though. January Blues journal prompts. Take your time. Write gently. There are no right answers or wrong answers. What helps me feel warm, safe, or calm in January? Does anybody want to answer that today? What helps me feel warm, safe, or calm in January? Who wants to answer that? That is an awesome Hygge question. What makes me feel warm, safe, or calm in January? Ashley says her birthday. Nice answer. Yes, that would make you feel warm. Excuse me, that is definitely a warm feeling. Does anyone want to put up a safe or calm? Something safe or calm in January? We got the warm. How about safe or calm? What would make you feel safe or calm in January? Let's move on to number 2. What am I rushing that could slow down this month? What are you rushing in your life? Okay, Queen Bee said family makes her feel safe. Very good. Very good. Or calm. Family could make you feel safe and calm, so that's good. What am I rushing that I could slow down this month? What in your life do you feel could slow down a little bit? And I am going to say for myself, I think I'm rushing to learn new things. I'm rushing that. Learning new things. I need to slow down and come about it calmly rather than trying to cram it in all at once. So that is my slowdown for this month. Don't try to learn it all at once. Just take it day by day, slow it down, back it up, and go into it calmly. And number 3, what small comfort do I need more of right now? Too many responsibilities. Yes, that is a good slowdown, Ashley. Too many responsibilities. So you would take and list your responsibilities and put them on the same page where you can look at all of them, and then you can decide, what can I slow down? What is happening here? I have all these responsibilities, so what is number 1? What would be number 2? Number 3? And once you find that anchor, keep it. Don't let go of it. Keep it the anchor that you've made, keep it that way. And all those responsibilities will be going into a lot calmer. So remember that. But that is really good, Ashley. What small comfort do I need more of right now? If you don't have an answer right away to that question, okay, Dee, that's fine, hon, that's fine. We got you. We got you. If you don't have an answer to that question, come back to it later. You don't have to rush this either. If you are doing your prompts and you don't have an answer, like right now, when I read this, I can't think of a small comfort that I would need right now, but maybe later I would need it. So you can come back to it. And number 4, how can I be kinder to myself during the winter? Ashley, she needs the comfort of money right now. Hey, I hear that, honey. I hear that. 'Cause I'll tell you, sometimes money can really upset the apple cart. And I'm going to tell you guys, I was expecting a check from the marketplace, and it did not come. So when something is supposed to be there, and then it's not, it's an adjustment. You have to regroup, step back, and figure it out. And sometimes you don't have a lot of time to figure it out. So if you need more of money and the hardship is there, remember your journaling. Remember the doodling. Remembering the calm. Because you know the old saying, and it's been centuries said, when you worry, when you fret, you get in God's way. He cannot help us if we are causing ourselves to be manic. And by manic, I mean we're upset, we can't pay a bill, something's undone. You have to take that. Now, when I reached out, when my check wasn't there, yes, that's a shock. So, okay, I got over the initial shock. And then I got a hold of everyone that I needed to. I took it one step at a time. And I wrote and said, this is what happened, that I'm waiting on it now. And you can't push companies to take care of what they should have taken care of in the first place. So you go about it calmly. And that is how you keep yourself from that manic mode, the stress mode, and you help yourself to stay calm. You take it a step at a time. Call the necessary people you need to call. Explain the situation and move on, because you can't control it. That is something beyond your control. So that is how journaling and picture journaling and your Hygge journaling comes into play to help us to take those necessary steps. How can I be kinder to myself during the winter? That is a broad question, which is very good, because there are many ways I can be kinder. I would say I'm not going to take myself so serious. Not to take myself too serious. Sometimes we get wrapped up in making sure the books are done, making sure the checks are written, making sure, and we forget to laugh because that's right, positive self-talk, yes. We take ourselves too serious. You know, gotta pay this, I gotta take care of this, I gotta watch the kids, I gotta, and we take ourselves too serious. Have fun. Learn to have fun in between all that. And if you find something you enjoy, you like playing solitaire, take 5 minutes. I've always taught you guys that it's not the quantity, it's the quality. So if you take 5 minutes to play solitaire, it's the quality of that 5 minutes, slowing down your brain. Yeah, singing, crafting and singing, another thing you could do. I know I love to sing when I'm by myself. And if singing helps me to back up and regroup and take care of things in a calmer manner, number one, we stay out of the Lord's way. And number two, we are a lot calmer and happier for it. So those are 4 beautiful journal prompts that you will get in your lesson today. But you have to be sure and email me at tzedstyle@gmail.com and ask for the Hygge Barbie lesson. Hygge Barbie lesson. If you remember, we are coloring the Barbie page in this Hygge lesson. And you will also get your affirmations, and you will get this beautiful color page to color and put in your journal. How awesome is that? So remember to email me and ask for the Barbie Hygge edition. Now, I wanted to do a quick lesson on January blues, which I think would help all of us. January often feels heavy. How many of you have felt heavier during January? There's more bills to pay. If you use credit cards for Christmas, you got to pay credit cards back. So how many of you feel that January is heavy? If you do, listen up. And it's not because something is wrong, but because the world has gone quiet. Hygge teaches us that this season is not meant to be rushed. Winter is a time for tending and fixing. And I went over all this. Now you will get this page also for yourself in your journal. And you can always read back on it. Everything I went over with you in the other page is right here in your Hygge journal. And then that is it. That's your last page. So this is the Barbie Hygge mini series, and and here's those other questions. This is what I went over with you guys in the lesson. This is mine, and this one here, the bigger one, will be yours. So you will get your top sheet. That way you can put your date on here, and you can put it in your Hygge journal. You will get a Hygge lesson on January blues. You will also get your journal prompts. You will get the Hygge coloring page to teach you how to doodle in your Hygge journal. You will also get the Barbie's coloring page. I'm going to put mine over there. You will get the Barbie's coloring page, your small Hygge moments, and you will get these 4 affirmations. So email me at tzedstyle@gmail.com and write the Hygge Barbie edition. And I will send you everything that I have showed you here today. And I love these affirmations in my Hygge journal because they remind me, let comfort be your guide through the season. Wrap yourself in a blanket of warmth, both inside and out. You deserve to slow down, breathe deep, and drink in the moment. If it's black and white, it would be awesome because my library now allows 15 free black and white printed. Oh, they're all black and white. Nice. The only thing you could keep in your email is these. They probably would not color these for you. You know, print these, but all of the journals are in black and white, including your color page. And this is an awesome. It took me a bit to design this because I wanted it to look just like the picture. And yeah, it took it, but once it got designed, oh my gosh, it turned out beautiful. So I would love to see several of you who come to Hygge color this page. I can't wait to color mine. I'm really looking forward to coloring this week. It's so awesome. And it's so much clearer than the other 2 pages I did. It's just beautiful. Thank you, Ashley. Yes, it is. More paperwork to do, deadlines, yes, meetings to attend. Yeah, January should be a calming month, not a rush month. And that is what Hygge teaches us to do, to try to step back and make the month more calming so that we don't have that rush. That's one thing. Now, have you ever gotten up late in the morning and you had to rush? Now, I know one day I had a doctor's appointment and I slept in. I didn't mean to. I didn't hear the alarm clock. I slept through the alarm clock, and my hubby got home and he's like, "Oh, you're not ready." And I'm like, oh my God. And you know, when you have MS, you can't just jump out of bed and do your thing, you know, because you're not normal. And so I'm like, what am I going to do? So the only quiet, fast thing I could think of to do is he got my jogging pants and my sweatshirt, and I put those on. I sat on the side of the bed, and I said, the shower is going to have to wait. I don't have time for the shower, so I'm going to skip it. So I got dressed right there by the bed. He combed my hair for me, got my hair put back, ready to go. I went in the bathroom, and I brushed my teeth and combed my hair. Or not comb my hair, wash my face, and brush my teeth. And I was ready to go. And it wasn't that rush, clothes everywhere, and hectic, and you just take the steps. Okay, this is how it is. I woke up late, so now I have to choose to leave something out that I normally would do because I don't have time to do it. And that way you're not going into, I didn't have to go to the doctor feeling all rushed and aggravated and hurting. And it just made it a simple, did I hate missing the shower? Yes. Everyone likes to take a shower before they go to the doctor. So, yeah, I hated missing it, but I can't grieve over it because you just got to do what you got to do. I'm making lunch and rushing to get ready for therapy. Ashley, I don't know about you. Yeah. I think Ashley needs to slow down and sit during Hygge class for a bit. I'm just teasing you, Ashley. I know, you've been kind of hectic with your time this month, you told me. Yes, she's been having some time issues. That's all right. We'll keep working with her. She'll get her time down one of these days. And I hope you all have really enjoyed the Hygge lesson for today. And now, next week, I have, it's not going to be a Barbie series. It's going to be a fun series. I think you're going to have fun with next week's Hygge. I rush and take my shower quickly and just slap my hair into a ponytail and do a quick natural makeup look and head out. Yes, if you're late, you know, sometimes I skip the natural look altogether. I mean, those are when you go down the line, what can I skip? I gotta skip the shower. Okay, I can pull my hair back into a ponytail. I can wear jogging pants and a sweatshirt. Comfortable, right? It's comfortable. And I brush my hair and I'm ready to go. Make sure, you know, one thing I do, even if I'm rushed, I gotta wash my face. It just makes you feel calm when your face is washed in the morning. Am I right or wrong? So I think that's one thing I refuse to skip. I have to wash my face, brush my teeth. Anything else I'm willing to give up until I get back home because I don't want to feel rushed or aggravated or stomping around. I want that calmness that keeps things in order. Hang on a minute, y'all. I thought I brought it with me. Maybe I didn't. Might have to wait till next week. Because oh, nope, here it is. I wanted to let you guys know that I do have the picture journaling 12-month master edition. Now, this is for our picture journaling. So if you didn't request this, please request it now. I am going to be closing this out. If you remember, I did a black and white 12-month master edition journal prompts, this moment, a feeling in color, inner weather, an object with meaning, before and after, and what I'm carrying forward, and the optional word or note. And in this master edition, you will get a blank square to doodle in, or to put stickers in, or to cut out pictures. This is for your picture of the month. This is January. And your word for January, you'll put in the box. Now, I have this. I am going to close this out in another week. So if you want the 12-month master edition for picture journaling, you're going to email me at TZEDstyle@gmail.com. My email is down in the description box, y'all. It's there, every video, it's there. So make sure you put Picture Journaling Master Edition. And I also have the Winter Edition. Now, this is to reflect, rest, and record the season. This is strictly for the winter months. And we are still in winter. I need to put together my 2026 picture journal. Right now, I'm journaling in my iPhone. Aw, are you putting pictures in your phone too? Are you putting pictures, or is it just all writing for right now? I'll tell you what, y'all. I went over to Shanika's live this morning. Shanika was doing a live, and it was her picture journaling. And she had told me once before that I have taught her so much about picture journaling, what it is, how to do it. And I'll tell you, her picture journal was gorgeous. She even taught me something that I am bringing to the table this week when we journal. I am bringing it to the table because I loved it. And you can always learn from someone else, y'all. You can always learn. And I saw something in Shanika's journal that I have never thought of. So I'm excited to bring that to the table for y'all and let you know whose journal it came from. So it's going to be fun. But we still are in the winter. And this is the winter edition. Basically, the same questions here, but you will only fill out, you have, let's see, you have a blank month, because if it's still cold and you want to carry it over, you can write your own month in, you can do the picture. In fact, you can make as many copies of this as you want and put your month in there and move on for your picture journaling. Hi, Ellen. How are you? Welcome. It's good to see you. Just a quick stop to wish you all a great day and click that thumbs up. Oh, thank you, Ellen. I appreciate you coming in and stopping by. Thank you. It's so good. I appreciate you so much. Mini Scale Creative Scene Guide. And this will tell you what you need: a small desk or table, a mini journal, and pen, scissors, glue. So it tells you everything you need for your winter journaling. And then I have one that is also January, but that's the same as the winter. You get all those in your packet. So if you want to just go ahead and ask for the 12-month Master Edition and Winter Edition, I will also send you both. So you have your 12-month Master and you will have your Winter. And if you ask for this, you will also get all the Hygge lesson for today, including this beautiful picture to use. Now, I'll tell you what, y'all, I started using my watercolor pencils, and I love how they color. Like if you see here in my Hygge journal, these watercolors color so beautiful. And what I do is I make sure they're sharpened to a point. And once I have them sharpened to a point, I will do it from the side. I will color from just like this. I hold the pencil at the side and color from the point. And that watercolor alone turns out so beautiful. So if you can get your hands on a set of watercolor pencils, not colored pencils, watercolored pencils. They might be a little pricey some places, but I know other places they're not so much. But get yourself some watercolor pencils and then color from the point. I mean, it's easier to control the light and darkness. Like you see here, she has tan curtains. And you see how light the tan is? Because I use the side of the watercolor. And you can better control the heaviness of your hand. And you guys know I shake. My hands shake from what's wrong with them. So, plus they shake from the MS. And so coloring from the side like that helps you control the pencil better. I would love some Barbie Hygge coloring pages. Well, I can send you these if you want them. I can send you last week's. I don't think you saw the live. These were last week's color pages. I can send you those with today's color page. How's that? And then you'll have 3 of them because they're black and white too. So you should be able to get those printed up for you. And if you're allowed 15, you could get the whole shebang, Ashley. Ah, you're back. Did you get all your packages? You probably got a ton of boxes to open, don't you? Oh, and I have something else to share with you guys. I had a brand new package arrive yesterday, and I am trying to work on my schedule to see when I can do a nail box opening. You bet, y'all. I got some awesome nails from Red Aspen Love. I told you they're my new favorite, and I got a new set in, and I have 3 or 4 sets coming in. So I can't wait to show you guys my new favorite. I love them. So I will be having on, after this week, I will have a new set of nails on with a beautiful color. Wait till you guys see them, and don't miss my box opening. Now, tomorrow is the book club, y'all. The book club. If you are a member, try to be there. And if you missed last week's, please watch the video because we are writing a book. And I will have some important paperwork for you guys to sign and fill out for that book. So make sure if you were given a sentence, please get it into me today because I have to get them edited and ready for tomorrow. So if you haven't done your sentence yet, and if you want to join the book club and be a part of that book that's being written, and I don't think I have it with me because it's Hygge Day, but join us tomorrow at 1 o'clock and find out what that's all about. And be sure and get your sentence in so it can be edited and ready for tomorrow because we are putting chapter 2 together. And I will see you all tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Thursday is the Fairy Garden. Fairy Garden Thursday and Subscriber Choice Friday. I have my subscribers email me. I have several in line right now. I have 3 that have already put in their subscriber choice. So get yours in ASAP if you have a choice. What you want to do on Friday. That is Subscriber's Choice Friday. So you can get in the lineup. Now, as the emails come in, I will tell you guys where you are in line. Right now, I have 3. So if you send one today and tell me what you want to do on Friday, you will be number 4. But it depends on how the emails come in. If I get someone else's ahead of yours, I number them as they come in to keep it fair. So everybody gets a chance to choose what they want to do on Subscriber Friday. How awesome is that? And I have already seen some fantastic choices come in that they want to do. So keep that in mind. Think about everything we've done on the channel. And if there is something that you want to do, make sure to email me, TZEDstyle@gmail.com. Till then, have a beautiful and safe Tuesday. Be happy. Ride the positivity train. And always be safe. Till next time, guys.